Good morning to everyone. Welcome back. In the previous class, we saw about inheritance and the different accessibility modifiers, access modifiers, private, protected, public, then default ones, etc. And then we learned about it with the help of a diagram. And today we see the inheritance with the help of a program. This is only a demo program. Let's see, the first class is written. This class is written on a first screen. Class father. Protected data member, protected in if age, protected string if name. Scanner, SC is equal to new scanner, then within the bracket system.in, we are making one scanner class object. Input function, system.out.println and fh. fh is equal to father's age is equal to sc.nextInt. System.out.println and father's name. Father's name is equal to sc dot next line, and the input function is over. We have a display. Whatever we have taken as the input will be displayed just now. Void display. SOPLN, short form. Usually I write system.out.println as SOPLN. SOPLN father's age plus FH. SOPLN father's name with the father F name. So those two variables are just displayed. Inputting here and displaying in the display function. You can see the first program is over by putting the closing brace of the class. We can say this is the base class. It has got two characteristics, two protected data members which can be inherited, two member functions. These are the behaviors. Coming to the second class. Class son extends father. The keyword which is used to show the inheritance is extends. Okay, the son class is inherited from the father class. That means father is the base class, son is the derived class. The keyword which is used to show the inheritance is extends. Two data members are there for our derived class also. SH as well as ST, son's age and the son's name. Making scanner class because we have to input son's age also as well as the name. Input function of the derived class. Super.input. We are going to see that point. Okay, wait. SOPLN under the son's age. SH is equal to SA.nextInt. SOPLN and son's name. S name is equal to SC dot next line. You understood these four statements. Let this one be there, we will see. Then we have a display function. Whatever we have data members, their values have to be displayed. SOPLN. One statement is kept pending there, we can see that. SOPLN SH with some white space ST. That means son's name as well as the age are printed. Okay, now we can see a main function is there. Base class did not have any main, derived class is having the main because this is an application. A class with a Main is known as an application. So we can say sum S is equal to new sum. Sum is the current class. S is the object name. We are creating the object by calling the constructor of, default constructor is the of the current class. Okay, now S dot input. We are calling the function input by using the object S. That means the call will go to which function? To the current class input function. Okay, now let us go to the current class input function. What is the first statement? Super dot input. What is super? Super is a keyword to represent the base class, super class. We saw already. Base class means super class. To represent the base class, we have the keyword super. So super dot input. This function will call the input function of the base class. From here the call goes to this function. Now, when we reached here from that function to the base class function, it is inputting first of all the father's age. Then it is asking for father's name. After inputting father's name, we will go back to the calling function. We reached here. The next line after the function call, we reached. It will continue. It will input the son's name as well as son's age. When this function input is over, we will go back to the next line after the input function. Let us see what is there. S dot display. What is S? S is the object of the derived class, the current class. Okay, S dot display. Call will go to the display function of current class. Okay, there we can see one keyword, super dot display. What is going to happen? We are going to execute the base class display function. Okay, so we reached here. SOPLN, father's age as well as father's name. Okay, once it is finished, as usual, as we saw in the previous one, we will come back to the next line in the calling function. Yes, we reached here. Displaying son's age and the son's name. Our display function is over. When this is over, we will come to the end of the main function as well as the class. Okay, when you write this program, you have to write it in two different screens. Okay, so this is only a demo program which shows the relationship between the father and the son. We were seeing the previous classes that the characteristics as well as the behavior of a parent class, the base class, can be derived to a subclass or the derived class. Okay, now I would like to remind you one particular thing here. The base class member function name was input and display. Derived class also has got the same function name, input and display. When we were giving the S dot display or S dot input, it was very clear that we are going to call the object of that, we are going to call the function of that particular class. There was no confusion. The functions which are displayed, or what do you say, the functions which are defined in the base class can be used with the same name in the derived class also. That is known as method overriding. A function which is used in the base class is reused in the derived class with the same name, same nature, and etc. It is known as method overriding. Okay. Now, how did we solve that method overriding problem? We gave the object name dot the function name. So it defines, it shows that we are calling the method of that particular class only. Now, how did you differentiate the current class function name with the base class? Current class with the object name, base class with the keyword super. Okay, so with that particular keyword, we directed our call to the base class. Okay, here I am with another one example. In this one, I would like to say what will happen when we have constructors in base class as well as the derived class. Which constructor will be executed first? Okay, the base class is there. Its name is 1. It has got two data members, int A as well as the int B, given simply the private as protected as well as the public there. Then the constructor of the base class. Okay, SO parent 1. This is only a message. It is given there to show that the one constructor is getting executed. Okay, that means whenever this constructor is called, the message 1 will be displayed. A equal to 10, B equal to 20, you can give any value. Then we have a one member function display. It is displaying the values of the data members A and B. Okay, that's only, nothing else. We have a second class. What is the name of that? 2, which is extending, inheriting from the class 1, because this is the base and the subclass. 2 data members C as well as the D. Constructor of the derived class 2. SOPLN 2. C is equal to 30, D equal to 40. We gave the values for those 2 data members also. This 2 will be displayed whenever we are executing the constructor 2. You know, that means whenever we are creating the object, constructor will be executed as well as that statement will be displayed there. Okay, now display function is there to show which one is going to be executed. Okay, we have the main function for the derived class. 2 t is equal to new 2. T dot display. It's going to display the member function of this. Is going to execute the member function of the derived class. And in the, as we gave in the previous one, we are giving a call to the base class functions that we saw already. Now let us see. When the main is executed, creating the object of the derived class by calling the constructor of the derived class, what happens? See, when we have inheritance, before creating the object of the derived class, the object of the base class will be created first. Reason is, when we construct a building, without making the ground floor, we cannot make first floor. So, in the inheritance, whenever we have constructors for the base class as well as for the derived class, the constructor of the base class will be executed first, then only the derived class executed. So what is going to happen? To t is equal to new 2, I called the constructor of this one during the object creation. See, before coming to execute this particular one, it will create what? The object for the base class. So the first message which is going to display on the screen will be 1. Reason? Constructor of the base class is executed first, then only the derived class. Once it is completed, we will come to the derived class. Okay? So this is what I wanted to say. Now if you want to do some alternatives, we can use, what is that? The keywords super and etc. About that in the coming class. Just now I gave an idea that before we create the object for the derived class, the object for the base class is made first.